Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you this afternoon for a movie review this time. Sorry that I didn't do this movie review last night. I just had to go to sleep at the time and it was getting pretty late of me doing this movie review for Uncharted. And yes, this is for the movie Uncharted, the 2022 movie that I'm going to be reviewing. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this hour and 46-minute movie, 106-minute movie, and let you know my thoughts on what I thought of this movie. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, it stars Tom Holland as Nathan Drake in the movie. It's based off the video game series, this movie is, and some things kind of made it seem like it was an okay movie, but there was some, I guess, a little bit of missteps with the certain characters that were supposed to be in the movie, but they wanted to make their own film for it, I guess. But kind of enjoyed it. I wouldn't say to the extent where I love it, but I kind of enjoyed it. And I played the video games before when I had a PS3 for a time, and they were pretty fun games. I even watched a Thief's End PS4 video gameplay, and that was a pretty good gameplay, for sure. I didn't experience it, but I want to experience it if I get a PS4, but to do that, I gotta get a job first, so I'm in a tight spot right now, but I'll figure something out in due time. But yeah, Mark Wahlberg plays as Victor Sullivan in this movie, or Sully is what he calls, Nathan Drake calls Mark Wahlberg's character, Sully. And then there's Chloe in the movie, and Bartega or whatever. Pretty much Antonio Banderas is in the movie, but he plays a villain in the movie. And basically, they're trying to go after this lost treasure that was lost or whatever, I guess you could say. Well, of course, yeah. But it's not a bad movie. It's got a solid script, and I didn't hate this movie for what it was going for, so they did a pretty solid job on this movie. The action scenes are not too bad. I wouldn't say the best action scenes, but they pull it off somehow and do a pretty good job on that section of the movie. And the script is flowing pretty fine. You don't know which side Chloe's on for uh whatever side she's on, if she's on Nathan Drake's side or on her own side or whatever. But you'll see it when you watch the movie, basically. So the character Chloe, I mean, in the movie. So yeah, it basically reminds me of the second game for Uncharted 2, Amongst Thieves or whatever I think it was called. Um, I gotta re-look into that or again or whatever, but overall, I think Uncharted, the 2022 movie, was a good movie. I don't know if I like it a lot, to be honest, but it's gonna get a pretty interesting score, or a pretty good score for what it went for. So first score for me, I'm gonna give Uncharted, the 2022 movie, I'll give it a average rating of a 7.5 out of 10. This was a pretty average movie, and it didn't do so bad, so I was not disappointed with how it was playing out for now. I thought I was gonna give it an 8 out of 10, but due to things that were some missteps in the movie that could have done a little better with how the story was playing out. I think the story of it is not so bad, so yeah, there's some interesting moments where you're and has a little cliffhanger at the end credit scene, which is pretty interesting. So, yeah, it's not a bad movie, and I highly recommend you check this movie out. Maybe if I watch it again, I'll probably start to like the movie a little more, but for now, 7.5 out of 10 for Uncharted. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie Uncharted if you've seen it, the 2022 movie. And if you enjoyed this new movie review I made for you guys, I know I'm still a month behind on catching up on movies. A little over a month, I should say, because I got to get caught up to the March 25th movies. So I got to keep watching the February 18th movies, then the 25th, and I'll get to the Batman eventually in due time. So I just got to make sure that I watch the other movies before the Batman movie, the Robert Pattinson movie. But if you did enjoy this movie review, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. And I hope you, I guess, saw my post last night with the Taylor Hawkins passing away, which is still really sad. May he rest in peace. He was a really good drummer for the Foo Fighters, and it was really sad to hear that news. So he will be missed for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to express my sympathy and my condolences to the bandmates of the Foo Fighters that lost their member of the band, and it's pretty sad. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Uncharted movie review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. The next movie review is going to be for Dog, then Texas Chainsaw Massacre after that. So definitely tune in for those movie reviews. Stay safe, guys. Take care. Hope you enjoyed this Uncharted 2022 movie review. And as always, I'll see you in my next review.